DJ Easy here with a new edition, and something explosive is happening to hip-hop and R&B. Hip-hop and R&B has been taking a lot of changes, and we're seeing older rappers, legends, learn how to change the space. This is very important because rappers were mostly seen as entertainers, storytellers, and people to maybe figurehead and look up to as far as the street culture goes. But lately, there's been a lot of transitions and changes to hip-hop. And it's not what you think. Actually, rappers like LL Cool J, Big L, Nas, Jay-Z, well, they're known for their rhymes and their stage presence. But something's happened in the sense that now there's a big shift in what rappers are doing, especially older legends. They seem to be starting a new wave of podcasts, and it seems that this slew of podcasts won't change anytime soon. And what I mean by that is it will continue to go on and be a trend. Starting from someone like Joe Budden, who had his podcast started in 2015, Gillie and Wallo in 2017, and then you can see even in the year 2025 that two new podcasts have started, Jada and Joe, or Joe and Jada, and Jim Jones starting his own new podcast. These podcasts are growing in trends and controversies, but what's best about it is how they go about it in their personability or personality, showing within these trends. So let's take a deep dive at some of the controversial, funny, and just adept moments in which these artists not only showed their musical talent, but showed a different side of themselves in interviews and just having fun. Let's begin. Starting out with Joe Budden.
Tell me what you want from hip hop.
I don't know. I mean,
you don't think that's a question you should answer at some point?
What do I want from hip hop?
Or are you leaving all of this to QC to figure out?
Nah, I mean, I'm making music, bro. I'm just having fun. You know what I'm saying? My fans love it.
You're gonna have a problem with just having fun and fun.
What did you want from hip hop?
You're gonna have a big problem with just asking.
Yeah,
you
what did you
don't
want
sound like you very aware with what's going on, and you one of the hottest niggas on earth.
What do you want me to say? You want me to say?
I want you to be aware of your business. I want you to know whether you're in a 360 or not. I want you to appreciate the culture that changed your life and took you from college dorm rooms eating fucking oodles and noodles. I want you who's well-spoken and articulates himself well.
My nigga. Chill.
Yeah, hold up. Yo.
Now, this was a really controversial moment. It hit the net, and it's probably one of Lil Yachty's funniest moments. I told Joe Budden to chill, and Joe Budden's coming off passionate, but also, a little bit of a hater. But it was essential because it showed that, in fact, there's a lot more to the business than just rhymes and performing. And it was really bad because, a lot of people felt like Joe Budden was just being a hater and really didn't like Lil Yachty, but I just think Joe Budden was trying to get viral and, do some things that were controversial and would get people's attention. I mean, to be honest, it was quite the grilling, but let's go to the next funniest and best podcast of its time. We'll go to Gillie and Wallo. Let's take a look at Gillie and Wallo and some funny moments.
We go on a stick up.
Oh, Jesus.
Right? Listen. We robbed a nigga for some things. And one of the things was his chain. He wanted to keep the chain. All right, go ahead, keep the chain. We go to dances a week later. He had the chain for a week. I go into a store. When I come out the store, a old head in a trench coat with a rusty 38 with tape on the handle robbed the shit out of him for the chain.
For the same chain that you robbed somebody.
No, but let me just explain something to you.
When I tell you he was flustered, he was gonna kill me, cuz.
Listen. It's a difference when an old head walk up on you with a gun and they got tape on the butt of the gun. He means business. This is his area of concentration. And he said, young boy, don't play with me, man. I'm like, I've been waiting for you to come and get this chain. I was holding it for you. Where you been at, old head? Why was you? You need a sandwich?
You say-
Take this too.
You say
I've been waiting for you,
you say
man.
you let it happen.
What?
You let it happen. I remember me and my mom got robbed.
You and your mom.
Me and my mom got robbed. You
Damn.
wanna hear the crazy part? Coming from the laundromat, but we had a
Bunch of laundry.
Wait, right there off, bro.
Nigga, you
Carlisle
remember, yes.
Street.
Nigga, listen, you go up, you
Go
right
up, you make that right.
area, you go up here, you make it right.
Oh,
Laundromat right
they
here.
got
Going
you.
around the Eldorados. Listen,
You on the road.
laundromat right there. We got the shopping cart. I'm talking folded clothes, right? My mom got the cart. I got my book bag. I used to go to the laundromat, do the homework. My mom used to carry this little fanny pack, orange fanny pack. Dude came out. He said, "Get that shit up, bitch." My mom was like, "No."
What?
Swear to God. Listen,
Your mama-
Black women back then was different.
They was
Swear-
different.
Listen, swear to God, hand on the Bible. My mom said no. He said, you think I'm fucking playing with you? Get that shit up. My mom was like, it's nothing in it. No. And I'm just standing there, I'm looking, you know, I don't even know what to do. I'm shocked that I'm looking at a gun. He snatched it off, he go through it. My mom had a bunch of tokens in there, right? The guy get mad. He throw it at my mom. You broke bitch. Call my mom a broke bitch. Threw the fanny pack at her. Hit her. She said, I told you there was nothing in it. Picked it back up. Come on, Kevin. And act like nothing happened. I was like,
Yeah, but the black woman was different
we
though.
almost died. In my mind, it was going down.
Freaking hilarious, man. One of the best podcasts. They got one of the biggest brand deals with Barstools. And again, they just added to the game. I mean, I guess that's why they call it $1 million worth of game, right? So they added to the space, and then it opened up areas for people like Cam and Mace. Have a look and take a listen here at another hilarious moment in the podcast space.
$8 Dollar. Murder. Or you may know him as the guy who snitched on me when I was running around the reservoir and told our coach that I wasn't doing the fucking laps like I was supposed to be doing the lap. Murder, what up, man?
Hey, Mace, I got a couple stories I wanted to tell about Mace and them. That trip around the Central Park, Mace told on you, Cam.
Oh, yeah, hold on. It ain't over. Hold on. Thank you, man. Matter of fact, let's get to it, Dad. Hold on, we got more time. Me and Rich Parker, he told her. Dad, what happened? Tell me what happened, for it.
The nigga Mace tried to slip me some money.
Me and Rich Parker was cheating. The team had to run around the reservoir. We like, yo, we 15, we in shape. So we was cheating, and Mace wasn't cheating. So nigga told on us. And we had to go back to school. We had to go back to school and run for 2.5 hours. And nigga put the time on the clock.
You know, I said, yo, what the fuck is up? He said, man, so them niggas ain't coming. They coming back too fast. And Cam, y'all motherfuckers. Yo, them niggas back to the school and dogged them. I dogged them.
Mace said Cam, and then when we said, yo, Mace, where's Rich? He said, oh yeah, he with him.
Yo, dirty motherfucker.
Be your man.
Mace always said, I'm going to another level. Now I know what the fuck he means. Every year to another motherfucking level.
Cam, as a matter of fact, you need to pat his ass down now.
Hey, yo, thank y'all.
They got 2 mics.
Thank y'all. I got
He
witnesses.
said he got 2 mics.
So now that we've seen some of the funnier parts of some podcasts in the space, now we can kind of get to the meat and bones of certain conversations, right? Like here we're gonna look at something a little bit more serious, right? We're gonna look at Jada and Joe's podcast. Take a look at the conversation they're having about Gunna. You know, he's at the top of the Billboard charts right now. Just came out with a new album. Let's take a listen and let's have a look.
Yeah, I listened to this album. I say, shit.
He knew he talking about Gunna.
I'm not saying throw the flag. Now you got a flag. You got a flag. You have a flag. Cause we said we wasn't mentioning names like that.
But you just said all of that and what?
All I said that album was fire. There's a million
Give
rats
him a
out
shout
there.
that you like his album.
Nah.
You
And so
just
what
said
happens
you liked
is-
it. You just said you enjoyed it, and then said nah.
No, I'm not saying that. What I am
You
saying is,
just said it.
so where is, we don't care no more in hip hop? You can rap? No, I'm
You
asking.
can't rap. But
But what if you do? You got the #1 album? You got 2 million people on your live, you're this and that. What the fuck is going on the earth? And Gunna ain't right. He just said the gun in the car wasn't his. There's only one other person in the car with him.
what?
You get that on the way home. This is crazy out here.
Shit.
Michael tells him, you broke my heart. You broke my heart. Here, let me try to lighten this shit up a little, you know?
Please do, cause you over there going too gangster.
Let me tell you something.
You said you liked the album. That's part two.
Should,
It's a good album.
The album-
It's a good album.
the album is good.
But you feel bad listening to it?
Yeah, I'm a different, you know, I had a friend, one of my best friends, one of the funniest guys in the world. Like, you would laugh all day. He would make you laugh all day. One of my best friends. And he kept hustling. And I'm Fat Joe the rapper. And I said, yo, bro, let me buy you a book. Like I said, I don't let people take advantage of me, but I begged him, let me buy you a bodega. Let me get you a fucking laundromat. Let me buy you something so you can get. He did the rich border. The streets love me. I'm this and that. He's talking all this shit. He gets snatched up by the feds. Right? Loved him. But because of the code, I can't fuck with him. Right? And so I've been through this in my life. And so to see it so acceptable, how everybody's acting like, yo, it's okay, it's no problem, it's good music, let's separate the art form from what it is. That's it, we moving on.
So big, so big.
Now, Fat Joe has some good points, obviously. I mean, you know, he's a really interesting guy because coming off the tails of like the foundational black argument about hip hop and contributions, to also the controversies of like Big Pun's publishing and a movie that's supposed to come out supposedly. It was really, you know, they're coming off as very personal, Joe and Jada, and it seems pretty entertaining. Now Jim Jones has recently, you know, started his podcast, and he's with Fabio Foreign. And listen to this controversial statement that Jim Jones has to say.
Look what I just went through with the whole Nas situation and shit like that. You heard, like, it's me being me, but I know how to twist. I do these things to
better than I. I'm gonna tell you why.
No, let's not.
Can I just say why? All right, let me just say one thing. What I feel. I grew up with niggas like Sosa, Gino, and I'm not saying that the man is wacky. He's not a legend. He's been out for years. Look, I got a song with the nigga, and I got a song on the album, and the album got a Grammy. But I can't sit there and say a Nas bar to you, or a song. I like One Mic, or like a song that's like.
But I can.
It's just not me.
So, but I understand. So that's what I want the people to know. Like, but I can, cause Nas was my era. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Nas was my era. Like I came up fucking with Nas. Like, we knew. I know the Nas shit. You heard?
I misspoke there. I meant Fabio Foreign. But this is pretty entertaining, and again, another personable, serious, you know, just personality showing and real conversations happening. This will continue, but DJ Easy, and I'm out.